You know, in our line of work, a single detail you forget can literally change a person's life. That's why we're talking about professional documentation today. And I want you to think of it not as some boring chore, but as the very foundation of the trust that people place in us. Just let that sink in for a minute. And look, this isn't just some hypothetical question. It's real. A family's entire journey through the legal system can turn on how clear and precise our records are. Our memory, it's just not good enough on its own. All right, so first up, let's really dig into the why. We're going to look at the real-world stakes and the whole network of people who are counting on us to get this right every single day. This right here, this simple phrase, is the entire goal. It's the ultimate statement of confidence. Just picture it for a second. You're in a courtroom, you're under oath, and you can say these words without a single hesitation because you know your notes are rock solid. That, my friends, is what professional integrity looks like. I mean, the difference here is night and day. A timely note is powerful. It's court-ready, it has high credibility because the details are fresh in your mind. But a delayed note? Oh, that's a different story. That's where memory gets fuzzy, details get blurry, and your credibility gets torn apart under questioning. It's a risk we just can't take. And listen, this isn't just about you, right? Your notes are a critical piece of a much bigger puzzle. You've got the courts, you've got agencies like DHHS. They're using your notes to make life-changing decisions. Your supervisors need them, the billing staff needs them for compliance, and, most important of all, the families we serve deserve an accurate, trustworthy record of their own story. Okay, so to make sure everyone is protected and we're all holding ourselves to the highest standard, there's a really simple but powerful rule. And it's not arbitrary at all. It's our professional benchmark for integrity.
This is it, 10 a.m. Think of this as the daily anchor for our professional rhythm. It's the deadline that guarantees everything we document is credible, reliable, and consistent.
So what does that actually mean day to day? It's really straightforward. All of your case notes, all those billable entries, your important emails, and even HR tasks, they all need to be completed and submitted by 10 a.m. the very next day. It's a crystal clear expectation. No room for confusion. So why are we so focused on this one standard? Well, because it's our promise. It's the guarantee that our work is kindly, it ensures our work is accurate, and it makes absolutely certain that it's ready for the tough scrutiny of a courtroom at a moment's notice. It's what makes our commitment real. All right, so we've covered the why and the what. Now for the fun part, the how. And I don't want you to see this as a burden. Think of it as a path to mastering your craft. Because great documentation is a skill, and it's one you can absolutely develop and perfect. Here are 4 super practical tips you can start using today. First, pre-plan. Block out 10 or 15 minutes right after every single visit. Second, set an alarm on your phone. Seriously, a simple case note deadline reminder can be a game changer. Third, for those crazy busy days, just jot down some quick bullet points right after a visit. You can flush them out later. And finally, find an accountability buddy. Checking in with a coworker or supervisor works wonders. And hey, can we just get real for a second? If you're falling behind, reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of professional strength. It shows you're taking ownership of your work and that you're committed to doing it right. And look, we even have a safe script for you. Think of this as your conversation starter. This isn't about admitting you failed. It's an invitation to team up and solve a problem. It opens the door for support, not judgment, so you can get back on track. And to really get the best help, it pays to get specific. Ask yourself, what's the real roadblock here? Is it just staring at that blank page? Is it trying to remember all the details from a long visit? Maybe it's just juggling a ton of visits in one day. When you can name the hurdle, your team can give you strategies that actually work. Okay, let's wrap this up by zooming out a bit. Let's talk about the big picture, protecting our collective credibility. Because when every single one of us commits to this standard, it creates this incredible ripple effect that protects the integrity of our entire organization. When we get this right, the positive ripple effect is huge. It's a win for everyone. The families get a clear, reliable record of their journey. The agency's reputation in court and with our partners gets stronger. And you, your own professionalism and integrity just shine. Everybody wins. So in the end, your notes, they're so much more than just a task. They are your professional legacy. They tell a story about your diligence, your accuracy, and your integrity. So when the time comes for that story to be read, what is it going to say about you?